Hi there, my beautiful people. I am so excited to see you here again on my channel. Welcome back to another video about me reading some Reddit stories. And today I'm reading some Make My Choice Reddit stories. And these are pretty crazy and I'm so excited to read them. It'll be my first time reading them and I'll be reading them with you and reacting to them real time. So let's get started. All right, the first one is from the subreddit Relationship Advice. Female 33 found downloaded videos of my younger sister on boyfriend M38 phone. How do I approach him about it? What? Are you crazy? They didn't mention how old the sister is, the younger sister. So I really hope it's not underage. So this already sounds so difficult. Let's finally read this. This past weekend, my boyfriend was on drinking binge and had friends over, excessively drinking and just listening to music. Catching up gathering of some sort. Speak with about 4 guy friends. Typically, when this occurs, I know that he will eventually pass out to almost death sleep. This sounds really weird. He recently got a new phone and kept toying with me on how I wouldn't know his new password to his phone due to me always having bad habit of going through this phone, as he words it, looking for digging up. So yes, I recognize that I shouldn't have done it. The fact he kept running it off to my face days prior to this did make me react on impulsive and purposely wait till he hit that bed. I'm sorry, it just sounds a little different on how the person is writing. It's a little bit hard for me to read it, so sorry about that. He had just been acting sneaky and just really sus on this new phone. So yeah, I did go looking to see what I would find, and a couple of days before this past weekend, he had gotten home from work and was extremely intoxicated and fell asleep with his phone in his hands, the screen still awake, and was on the Samsung S24 secure folder lock prompt screen to unlock the folder. So that's what kind of had me curious about what the F could be possibly trying to check on his secure folder. Granted, I have the exact identical phone and know the detour and advantages it offers. Okay, I definitely understand why you may be feeling sneaky or you want to snoop into his phone because he's acting weird and he is obviously having something to hide right in his folder, and yet you do know about these features, so it just makes you a little bit more curious to check on them. So I'm not excited to know what you're going to find there, but let's see. So the opportunity came by when he passed out sleep and I accessed the folder with multiple delays I encountered. And not to mention the whole reset of password and the verification codes they send out to your phone number, email, etc. I did all that just to finally log in and find downloaded Instagram videos or Facebook videos of my younger sister that I am assuming she's probably posted on her social media accounts saved on his secure folder gallery. And I say I assume because I don't talk to that beat. And we don't get along, but the fact that it's pretty clear from him he never thought of her being attractive or pretty to him, I found it very odd that I could find videos or pictures of any random. I come to find videos of my younger sister. I just don't even know how to approach him about it without thinking I might spaz out on him. I'm sorry, this whole story was just so difficult to read. I see that you're older. I thought you were just young, but this is a really hard to read. I'm sorry about that. Maybe because of the commas and the way I just read it. So no shame on that at all. But listen, this is a disgusting story and we started off with like a really difficult one right away. It is really normal to feel angry at this point, right? I mean, I didn't pause because I was trying to focus and read what happened. It sounds like you have a bad relationship with your younger sister and it feels odd on why he may have those photos. See, I have like a theory, right? If your boyfriend always would say that your sister or friend that you talk to, blah blah blah, they're not attractive and they're like really expressive about it, that is a red flag. They probably do find them attractive and probably do talk to them behind your back or some else. This is just to sway off from you to think that there should be a suspicion between you and them. So yeah, that is probably why you're shocked, because you're like, wait, you don't find him attractive, but you have all those videos and photos. So it makes no sense, right? So that is probably what happened. I would honestly approach this really, really calmly because it is a very awkward and weird situation. So I would honestly just listen to him and see what he says, and just express that his behavior of like digging stuff and doing that has a reason behind it, because look what he's doing. That is really weird. So yeah, a very calm tone would help you in this sense, but there's no nice way to come out of this situation. It is really weird that he has pictures and videos of your younger sister, but she probably is also involved, right? We'll see, but this is social media post. It's weird. I don't know what to say. If you do go into a relationship, you have to set really clear boundaries. So yeah, I understand why you're so thrown off. I am currently thrown off. This is super weird. So yeah, talking to them is probably the best situation that I could do, and probably be the best way to go about it. Let's see what the comments say. This happened to me, but in a worse way, OP, with my father. What do you mean? I went through his phone. We all had a great relationship, no weird vibes. He was not drunk. He had videos of my sisters and pictures in the secret folder, and at the time no password was required. I outed him and we don't talk to him anymore. What? That is disgusting. They use it for sexual reasons. This discovery of mine happened 3 years ago and it haunts me every day. I have nightmares about it. I get you don't talk about your sister, but he's jacking off to your sibling. Even if you don't talk to her, that is super creepy. That is super creepy. You literally need to run away from that. That's why I'm like so thrown off. I'm disgusted. OP actually replies to this comment. Damn, I've never thought about this way, but it does make sense. I mean, what other way would a man benefit from it? If it ain't sexually, shake my head, totally make all ends make sense. Yeah, there's only one reason to do it. I'm like reading other comments, and why would he put it in a secret folder? That is just weird. Okay, guys, let's move on, because I'm shocked. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section, because I am so confused. Next one is make my choice. Should I, 21 male, break up with my girlfriend, 22 female, after she cheated on me with a 40 male? My 21 male girlfriend, 22 female, cheated on me with a 40 male. That is crazy. Am I overstepping by requiring her to get help before we talk again? No, you're being too nice. What do you mean? She is overstepping. That is weird. Okay. I began dating a girl I've known since 7 years old in 2023. She's the only one I will want to be with, and the only one who knows me best and that I feel comfortable with. Oh. She's very caring and amazing to be around, aside from the things that are hard to get past. Understandable, right? Cheating, that's crazy. When dating her, I began to notice things about her I found kind of odd, but I went with them anyway. Yeah, I guess that's compromise, right? We compromise a lot of things in the relationship, so probably understand, but cheating, come on. Trigger warning, we would probably be talking about depression and self-harm, so before I continue, right? I knew she struggled with depression and also self-harm in the past, but I figured all this was behind in middle school. There is a side of her where she's thrill-seeking, almost like she gets high of risky, dangerous situations. She doesn't seem to mind living off edge. While she has her own bills, she spends an awful amount of money on things she doesn't need and has issue with acting out or being impulsive. There was a time where we went out driving and she ended up driving us to the city that was an hour away from where we live, a dangerous city actually. And we weren't going to do anything there, just driving around and blasting music. And then we finally came back to town around 3 a.m. She can stay up for hours even when she works at 6 a.m. She could stay up for hours even when she works at 6 a.m. the following morning. Sometimes I wonder if her job just stresses her out and that's why she acts out. I completely understand what you're going through. It is really hard to deal with someone who is going through an emotional weight. It's really hard to balance everything out, right? Especially you don't know what to expect from people like that. So I completely understand what you're going through, and that's probably really difficult to carry. Let's say the rest of the story. In December, we were going to this gas station where this 40-year-old man works. She became very interested in him. And even though this made me so uncomfortable, we would all go behind the store and smoke weed, which I am against as it is. I expressed my concern about all this and she kept going anyway. Then before I know it, I had to find out I had the suspicion. She started going to this guy's house, spending the night. A few weeks later, when I confronted the guy and I told him that I am her boyfriend, he revealed that they were smoking and having every single night. What? Are you crazy? That's insane. When I told her mom about this and what I found out, guess what? She didn't even know that me and her were dating. What? That is crazy. This girl's crazy. She's not ready for anything. She seems like she's just playing around with anything. It's so sad because it seems like you're trying to get through everything, but she's not doing anything. She doesn't even tell her mom about you, and you know her since you were 7 years old. If you were able to speak to her mom, you guys are close. Trying to balance a relationship with someone with such impulsive behavior and history of like secrecy sounds like a straight roller coaster in my opinion. I cannot believe or understand what he may be going through right now, especially after finding out that your partner has cheated on you with some random dude behind a store. That is crazy. Okay. Her mom, of course, sympathized with me and noted that she is alike like her father, who was never in her life and is secretive about her life. And then she accidentally revealed that my girlfriend has also at one point slept with her own manager. Huh? I'm just shocked by all this information. I have struggled with depression myself. Oh wow, I'm so sorry. But I've never gone to extremes like she was. She's just a different type of person, you know? She's probably dealing with it like a little bit more different. I'm very confused because she has this side of her where she's very caring, even took care of me when I was struggling. She misses me and it's been a week. I told her if she stops talking to this guy for a month, then I'll consider her. No, you were too nice. Cheating is a very big betrayal. And especially when your mom does not know about this relationship. I understand that you're hurt and I understand that you're probably very used to her, but it does sound like she's not going to change. She's just that type of person and she does need help. Like, she does sound like you need help and you also need help because you can't be struggling like this. But with therapy on top of it, I feel bad because I feel without me, she's a mess. She is a mess, period. What are you talking about? It is not about you. It's really not about you, OP. I'm so sorry that you feel that way. It's so easy to feel that way in a relationship, but while I'm looking at it, she has been like that in a relationship as well. So she's probably like that the same way without a relationship. So sad. Okay, I knew she was struggling with depression, but there are times where she gets high off thrills and overexcited and I just don't understand it. Maybe she's very stressed. I saw signs of how she was in the mood wise, but I don't realize how bad exactly. I don't understand. I considered that if I require her to do therapy, then I will still talk to her. Ultimately, the decision is yours. If you want to give her a chance, you have to make sure that you set clear boundaries. So yeah, if you think therapy is important for you, that she goes to therapy and looks at herself and treats herself, yes, make sure you set that boundary, set that very clear boundary, and expect her to improve and change in that sense. But if she's not willing to take that responsibility and work on the underlying issues that she obviously has, it is okay to walk away, and I know that time will heal. I'm really sorry, and that is just my opinion on this. You deserve a relationship where your trust isn't constantly broken, and this seems super hurtful and I'm heartbroken for you, OP. I'm so sorry they had to go through that. Let's read some comments, you guys. Break up with her. You're too young to worry about trash like that ruining your happiness. She wasn't worried about how you felt when she was sleeping with a gas station attendant for weed. Kick her to the street where she belongs. Sadly, but I agree, OP. Yeah, she needs help. And it's not your responsibility to make her do that. I know you probably used to her, but again, you are young though. I agree with this commentary. You are super young to worry about this. So let's do the final one, you guys. Should I leave him alone? Interesting. Let's see. My boyfriend M31 of 8 months is a liar. That is straightforward. We live together. We have had some issues, and I, female 21, reached out to his ex-girlfriend to see if he had those issues as well. Come to find out, he cheated on her and got this girl pregnant. Didn't tell his girlfriend about it until the baby was born. What? She left him. 6 months later, we met and had been together ever since, living together too. That's how I found out he has a kid. He never had told me. Recently, I found out he cheated on me. The way I found out, he gave me an STI. I'm sorry. Oh, I broke up with him, had him blocked for a week. He reached out to me and finally owed up to it. If there's more, I'm aware of it. Highly doubt that there's only one time he cheated. Anyways, he says he loves me, regrets it, and wants to change, and couldn't even tell her to get off after like a minute. What? Mind you, it was in his car. What is wrong with you? Why would you say those things to your girlfriend? Okay. He says he will do anything, therapy, no social media. He will tattoo my name. So heroic. What is that? What is this? Like, this is so childish to me. Like, I don't understand this. So, yeah. Tattoo is going to make such a big difference. Don't fall for this, love. Don't fall for this. This sounds so childish. He's 30 years old. He has a child and does not owe up to anything. Disgusting. He says he's tired of going through this and losing people, and this will never happen again in his life. If he's tired of losing people, why does he keep doing it then? He's doing the same type of pattern. If he wants a relationship that is built on trust, if he's tired about it, any relationship is built on trust. It's a foundation. That is the only thing that keeps the relationship going, right? And he has repeatedly broken that trust with everyone. The child, the mother of the child, other girlfriends, right? You. And he's saying all those things just to make you feel a little bit more easier, right? Like, I'm a little bit more happier. And of course, because you love him, that just sounds like really difficult case of manipulation, in my opinion. Everyone deserves a partner who's honest and doesn't treat you like a backup plan like this person does. And you are a very young woman, right? Your life is too short to be dealing with people like that. It's too stressful. Come on. You need to find someone who actually values you, values your time, values your health, and doesn't stress out your well-being like this. He may be telling you all these things right now, but the words are cheap, and when they're not backed up by meaningful actions. He's not supposed to be saying all those things. He should be going and doing it, right? He's saying it right now, but then it will just circle back and you will end up believing his lies again. I love him and I want to be with him. Is there any chance he will actually change, or should I just cut my losses? I'm so sorry to tell you that. I would honestly take this opportunity and break free from this toxic cycle, because this will just keep going. And since he has past and like history that will come back, right? The child is not gonna go anywhere. This will be difficult for you. So I would honestly move on. And that would be a really hard, but it will be the healthiest choice for you. That is just my opinion. Again, right? Let's read some comments. OP, he won't ever change. He's 31 and he had made a habit of cheating on his girlfriends. And honestly, if you don't take him back, he'll just commit to one of his side chicks and cycle will continue. That is exactly what I mean. He's not capable of being honest or faithful. If he was, he wouldn't have cheated on you after getting dumped by the last girl. Yeah, he's not tired. Whatever he's saying, this is a man that doesn't learn lessons. He repeats them. End it, block him, and don't ever speak to him again. Yeah, I 100% agree. Alright, OP, I really hope you'll make the right choice. It is hard. Like again, I said, super healthy for you to grow. Thank you again, everyone, for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to me, because I upload very often on here. I've been on here for what? Almost 2 months now. Thank you again, and make sure you check all the links in the description below. I have a second channel I'm there on pretty often as well. I do makeup and beauty and skincare, everything related to that. I do, so make sure you join me there as well. But I also will be so happy to see you on my next video, so turn those notifications on, you guys. Alright, but for now, goodbye.